Hello everyone and welcome to Art 171, Digital Design 1. I am Mr. Hoffman. I am the instructor for the course. With this very brief introductory video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I need you to do. Okay, the very first thing that you need to do is do the enrollment verification assignment found underneath Start Here. Okay, until you do this, you are not enrolled in the course. You will not be able to submit anything and you won't be able to see anything of the actual course content. Okay, so click on that underneath Start Here. Hit begin, and as long as you answer at least one of the questions, you'll get a 1 or above, okay, and that will then enroll you in the course. Once you're enrolled in the course, please take an opportunity to look through the syllabus. Okay, I have my information in multiple places. It's also here with my name, my email, my phone number. I'm available to meet with you via Zoom. Okay, here are the outcomes for the course, what you should be able to know by the end. You should know we're on a 10-point scale. All of your information here about Title IX, formal complaints, disabilities are all underneath here. Okay. The course-specific evaluation. Okay, your major projects are the majority of your grade. There'll be 4 major projects. Okay, they count for 70% of the total of what you do in this course. Your weekly exercises are worth 20%. Okay, and your critiques and class participation are worth 10. I anticipate having 2 major critiques on the first 2 projects and on the second 2. Since this course meets asynchronously, meaning not at the same time every week, I am probably going to put together a gallery and then I'm going to ask you to make comments and critiques on your classmates' work. Okay? Code of conduct, feel free to take a look through. The rules of plagiarism, I wanted to point this out. This is a new policy for our department this semester. It is, now in this case on an online course, it's a little bit easier to plagiarize. If you're going to plagiarize, don't let me catch you, okay? So please don't. I don't like reporting students. I will 100% and you will get a 0. Now plagiarism when it comes to this is pulling stuff off of the internet and claiming that it's your own, okay? Or pulling things from the internet, right? Putting them into your project and not telling me, okay? I prefer that you don't pull anything from the internet at all. If you're going to do so, you'll need my permission ahead of time. Okay. There is a detailed schedule for spring. This is the first time. You'll notice down here there are 16 because normally it's a 16-week course. This first time we're doing 14 weeks. I expect we will probably get away from this. We will cover everything in here, but I will see how things go. All right. So once you've done that, go ahead and get into your course content. Note that there is also, again, information here on working in the course. You do need Adobe Photoshop. You can get a 10-day trial, I believe, for free. You can get Photoshop, and I'm trying to remember what else comes with it, just the very basics, the photo plan, for $10 a month. Okay, so you're not required to buy the book. It is optional. So Photoshop for this class should cost you $40 total. Or you can meet with me to talk about coming in and working in the labs. We have the computer labs available on North and South Campus for certain hours during the week. We have the Adobe Creative Suite in both labs. That will work as well. Okay, but in order to come in, you'll have to meet with me first and sign a waiver. Okay. I wish it was different, but Photoshop is the industry standard, number 1. And number 2, there has to be some sort of common ground that we come from to teach this class. Okay. I'll cover a little bit of Illustrator, but it'll be mostly Photoshop. All right, so go ahead if you click in Module 1, which is due by Friday. Okay. Your participation, please take a read through. Make sure you follow this. I will dock you points for not following the instructions. If you have any questions, please just email me. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. Okay. Take a look through the videos. They're fairly short. I try to keep them 10 to 15 minutes each at most. Okay. There is a basics quiz. So your participation in week 1 is turning in this file, okay, follow the instructions, and taking the quiz. I set the quiz so you can take it twice. Okay. If you fail it after twice, I can't help you. I'm sorry. All right. Technical information. This is for your benefit. So if you want to know about Photoshop files, it's all covered in here, the basic ones like PSD, JPEG, GIF, PNGs, TIFFs, and PDFs. There are lots of other files. If you go to File Save As in Photoshop, you will see a gigantic list, the vast majority of which you will never use ever unless you're doing a very specialized type of work, which is beyond the scope of this class. Okay, There's information on pixels. Look, there's a picture of one of my cats. Okay. This is a useful document, your keyboard shortcuts for Mac and PC. Okay, you can download that and keep it. If you can't remember how to bring up a tool, right, you can use that as a reference. And then there's some very short information about the differences between raster and vector. This class will cover mostly raster files. Okay. Project 1 is also here. So you have weekly participation and you have your projects. Project 1, take a read through. It is a digital painting. I wanted to highlight, if you're only interested in learning the technical aspects of digital painting and just want to play around without worrying about conceptual themes, I'm fine with that. You can do a still life. Okay? I will, if you'd like, and I probably will here this next week, put up a video on how to do the basics of just a still life. Okay, work from life, totally fine. Okay, I have a video on basic research, like how do I start researching art, okay, how to make a custom brush, how to save and import your brushes. If you have a picture that you like the colors, how to extract a color palette from it, how you can bring a sketch into Photoshop, how I set up my digital paintings, and then there is a digital painting demo. You don't have to watch the whole thing. You can kind of skip through if you want to see. It has great music, by the way. Sorry if that scared you. Just how I handle doing these things. Okay? There's also a list of artists. That's a jumping off point. Okay, and also a video from, and I know this is an oil painting, but just to show you how representational artists a lot of times use reference. So again, any questions, feel free to let me know. I will ask for a sketchbook next week. I'll be posting that up shortly. All right, and that's it. If you have any questions, once again, reach out. I'm here to help. If you want to meet with me, that's perfectly fine too. If you go through the module videos and you need clarification on anything or can't figure out something, by all means, reach out. I'm not always available to meet with you, but sometimes I am. Okay, and if that's the case, I'll send you a Zoom link and we'll have a meeting. Anyway, best of luck, and I think that's it.